Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heated franchise here in year number 3. Last episode, we finally got off the schneid and won our first game of the year against the Wildoods 3-1 as we outdueled our former starter Jamison Cole with rookie Carmelo Peterson, notching him his first career victory here in the series. With that, we're going back home for a one-game pit stop here before we go back out on the road for another 3-game road trip. We'll be taking on the Crocodons for the first time this season. Crocodons come in at 2-4 on the year as rotation aces. They have right-hander Jerry Capps on the hill, one of their OG pitchers. He is locked in 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.60 whip. And we'll come in at 1-5 balanced with a left-hander rookie Tower Hiker on the hill. No record, 6 ERA and a 1.50 whip. Looking at the lineup for today's game for us. Leading off in center is rookie Isaac Crush. Batting second out in left field is Buster Biggs. Batting third at second base is Caleb Golden. Batting fourth is first baseman Mash Taters. Batting fifth, third baseman Jesus Gould. Batting sixth, catcher Hank Hart. Batting seventh, shortstop Jamie Pollard. Batting eighth, right fielder Dax Jarvis. And batting ninth is the pitcher Hiker. Let's get it on. Go ahead and have some fun with it today. Crocodons looking like a pretty, they're an alright team, a little bit below average if you ask me. Contact and speed are a little bit above average. Power and defense are average at best. Their bullpen is below average, and their starting rotation is where this team really shines. They are 2-4 right now, coming off of a win last time out as they, I believe, beat the Buzzards. Or no, they beat the Overdogs. They held off an Overdogs charge to win 8-6. And we're coming off our first win of the year. Coming back home, we're 0-4 at home this season. Let's see if we can turn things around here. Leading off for the Crocs today will be left fielder / Trips, locked in shortstop Andre Candela, and then second baseman Zavala. I cannot remember his first name, but he is in his second year. Jadil. It is Jadil. I would never have remembered that. I would not have remembered that at all. Alright, here we go. /Trips leading off, playing left field today, a backup position, hitting .385. Former Sawtooth standout in his third year in the league. I'm not sure if it's first or second with the Crocs here. Lineup for the Crocs after Trips, it is shortstop Andre Candela who is locked in. Then it is second baseman Jadil Zavala batting third. Batting fourth, our former first baseman Alan Hinton in his second year with the Crocs. Batting fifth, center fielder Maddie Batts, another Sawtooth import coming over with Trips. She is on fire. Batting sixth in right field, former Blowfish outfielder Rod Fourth. Batting seventh, third baseman Run to third. She is tense. Batting eighth is backup catcher Evan Chukov getting the start today to give Leonera a day off. And batting ninth is the pitcher Jerry Capps who is locked in. Numbers for Hiker on the season. Tower has no record, a 6 ERA and a 150 whip. In 6 innings, he gave up 4 earned runs in his debut. 9 hits, 2 homers, and 3 strikeouts. Batting average against .360 on the year for Hiker. We were going to win that game, and Bulgar blew the game for us, which ended up leading to him getting fired. So Hiker got a no decision out of the deal. Looking for his first victory in his career. Fastball up on the first pitch, bloop to right center. That is down for a base hit as Trips will start the game with a single. Leadoff man on for the Crocs here, and that'll bring up shortstop Andre Candela. He is locked in a backup position, hitting .375 with 2 RBIs on the season. First pitch change up down in the way, low, ball 1. Two-seamer up and in, high to another count. Four-seamer away. Line past Taters in the right field. That is a base hit. Never even had the chance to react on that one. Back-to-back singles start the game for the Crocs here. 2 on, none down. Here's the 3-hitter. Second-year second baseman Jadil Zavala. Contact for his lefty active here. He's batting 100 on the year with an RBI, looking to pick up from his slow start. For a ball win, the first pitch from Hiker is outside. Ball 1 as Tower falls behind. Seamer at the knees, lined at the middle. Golden dives just under his glove into center field. Crush comes up throwing for the plate as Trips is going to try it. Here's the throw. Just late. It is an RBI single for Zavala, his second RBI of the year. Crocs lead 1-0. That's 3 straight leadoff hits. That'll bring up first baseman Alan Hinton, the cleanup man who has RBI man active here, hitting .238 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs on the season. Seamer up and away, and the first pitch is Hiker is tense outside. Ball 1. Fastball inside, grounded hard to third, right at Gould. He'll take the bag out at first and then fire across the first in time double play. 5-3 double play, 2 down, runner in scoring position for center fielder Maddie Batts, who is on fire, though. Former Sawtooth product in her 3rd year, hitting .500 this year with a homer and 5 RBIs. Curveball down and in on the first pitch, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Changeup up and away, fouled off by Batts, 0-2 the count as she's behind. Whiffer now activates for Maddie. 2-seamer up and in. Line to second, over the leaping Golden's glove into the gap. That'll be extra bases for Batts, and that will score the 2nd run of the inning. Coming around 3rd and scoring is going to be the 3-hitter Zavala, and that'll be a triple for Batts as she beats the relay throw. It is 2-0 Crocs. 2 down, runner at 3rd for right fielder Rod Forth, coming over for his 1st year with the Crocodons here in the series. Former Blowfish outfielder in his 3rd season, hitting .217 with an RBI on the air as Hiker still tense. Fastball up and away in the first pitch, line to short, right at Pollard. Will make the catch, and that will end the inning. But the Crocs get 2 in the inning off of Hiker. They take the lead. Bottom 1. Crush, Biggs, and Golden due up. So they score the runs on an RBI single by Zavala and then an RBI triple by Maddie Batts. Leading off is rookie center fielder Isaac Crush, hitting only .217 on the year with 2 RBIs. He'll be the first batter to face locked-in right-hander Jerry Capps. Capps remains the 3rd starter for the Crocodons here in this series. He's been here since year 1, along with Brick and Pulo. 1-0 with a 0 ERA and a .060 whip. No runs given up in his first start, going 8 in the 3rd innings, 2 outs shy of a complete game. He gave up 3 hits with 2 walks and struck out 11 batters to lead the team. Very impressive first start for Jerry. Batting average against for him on the year is .107. That don't spell good things for our offense, which has been generally on the weaker side this year, but maybe we'll surprise ourselves. Who knows? Capps sets and fires. Changeup in there at the knees, 0-1. Cutter up and away is high, 1-1. Cutter low, 2-1 the count. Fastball away, swung through it late is Crush, 2-2. Fastball middle in, blooped into left center field. That is going over there. Batts coming over, trips as well. Trips calls are off, and he'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up, left fielder Buster Biggs. He is hitting .500 on the year with a homer, 3 RBIs. Cap sets and fires. Cutter low, ball 1. Good take by Buster. Fastball at the knees, hard chopper to short. Backhand by Candela easily to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Caleb Golden, the 2nd baseman. Hitting .421 with 3 RBIs on the year. He doubled in our first run of the game last episode against the Wide Loads. Cutter in there at the letters, 0-1. He also scored a run in that contest. Leader inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball up and in, check swing high, 2-1 the count. Good hitters count for Golden. Fastball up, line to second, diving as Zavala to his right to rob him of a base hit. Nice play by the 2nd baseman. To the 2nd inning, it is 2-0. 1-2-3 inning for Capps. 3rd, Chukov and Capps, bottom of the lineup up for the Crocs here in the 2nd against the rookie Hiker, who only threw 12 pitches in the 1st inning, but he gave up 4 hits and 2 runs, so gotta work around that. Leading off the inning, 10's 3rd baseman, run to 3rd, the OG Hot Corner member, hitting .158 on the year, and I say that as the OG Hot Corner player for the Crocs, and she has never been on the Hot Corners here in the series yet. It could happen, you never know. Fastball at the knees on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Curveball up and in. Popped up by 3rd to left field. Biggs coming in a few steps to his right. He's there for it. Medium deep makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, backup catcher Evan Chukov getting the start today for the Crocs over Tara Leonaire. Hitting .250 with an RBI on the season. 4-seamer up and away. Check swing outside, ball 1. 2-seamer up and in. Chased it inside, 1-1. Change of middle of the plate, line to center, Crush back a few steps. Catches the liner for an easy 2nd out. Next up, pitcher Jerry Capps, hitless on the air, but he is still locked in. Looking for his first hit of the season. 2-seamer down and in on the first pitch, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Curveball middle away. That's ripped to 2nd, right at Golden, who catches the liner. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Hiker. Bottom 2, it's 2-0. Taters, Gould, and Hart, middle of the Heaters lineup coming up against Jerry Capps. Ash Taters leading off, first baseman hitting .500 on the year. He's got 2 RBIs on the season, batting 3 for 6. Or is it 4 for 8? Who knows? Strike at the knees, 0-1. I believe it's 4 for 8. Slider inside is chased, fouled off, 0-2 the count to Taters. Fastball middle in is skied to right center. Over for it, Batts. She barely had to move and will make the catch for the first out. Next up, third baseman Jesus Gould back in the lineup after sitting out last game to fix his mojo. Hitting .238 with 4 RBIs. Fastball up and in, swung late, 0-1. Change up at the knees, ripped foul, 0-2 the count to Gould. Fastball up, swung through it, strike 3. First punch up for Caps. 2 down, and that'll bring up catcher Hank Hart, hitting .263 with 2 RBIs on the year. Hart sat out last game to take a day off and rest. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up, bloop to left field shallow. That's going to sink in front of the sliding trips. That's our first hit today as Hart reaches with the 2-out single. Next up, shortstop Jamie Pollard. He is hitting .261 on the year with a homer and an RBI. Cap sets and fires. Change up low, ball 1 in the dirt. Fastball at the knees, line to right field down the line. That is a base hit in front of fourth. Coming around second is Hart. He will get into third. It is a single for Pollard. Runners at the corners, 2 down. For the 8-hitter, right fielder Dax Jarvis. Sophomore player hitting .235 with a RBI in the air. He went 2 for 4 last episode against the Wideloads, breaking out of his early slump. Cutter down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up, chopped at the middle. Past the diving Candela into center. That is a base hit. RBI single for Jarvis. Heaters on the board. It is 2-1. First and second now, 2 down for the pitcher, Hiker. Rookie is our best statistic hitter as a pitcher, so let's see if he can deliver. Big RBI spot for the rookie. Change up down and in, pulled foul, 0-1 the count as Caps is no longer locked in. Cutter down in the way, chopped to short, right at Candela. He'll make the play to first, and that will end the inning. But the Heaters on the board thanks to the RBI single by Jarvis, his second RBI of the season. To the third, it is 2-1. Trips, Candela, and Zavala do up for the Crocs. Here's Trips, 1 for 1 today with a single. 2-seamer middle in on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Trips has also scored a run today. That's up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Has he scored a run? Yeah, he has scored a run. Okay. Curveball down. Ground and then a hold of short. Pollard over. Backhands it cleanly. Fires to first. Nice play. 1 down. Next up is shortstop Andre Candela. 1 for 1 with a single. He was erased on a double play in the first inning. Still locked in though. First pitch change it down in the way. Outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer up. Grounded hard to second. Right at Golden. He'll charge and make the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Zavala. He singled in a run in the first inning and then scored a run himself later on. Contact versus lefty still active for Zavala. Now up to 2 RBIs on the season. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Grounded hard to short. Just past the diving Pollard into left center. That is another hit for Zavala. He is 2 for 2 today. He's on with 2 down for Hinton, who grounded into a double play his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Two-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Change up and in. Pulled to third. Gould dives. Makes the catch to his left, and that ends the inning. Nice play at the hot corner. Bottom 4-3. It is 2-1. Crush, Biggs, and Golden 2 up. Solid start so far. Let's see if we can keep it going against Caps. Here's Crush. 0 for 1 today with the fly out. His first time up. Was it a ground out? Who cares? Slider inside. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down. Grounded hard to third. Right at Runda. She'll pick it cleanly to first. 1 down. Crush now tense. Caps back to locked in, and that'll bring up Buster Biggs. Flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Cutter up high. Ball 1. Fastball middle in. Bloop to left center field. Towards the gap it goes. Bats running. Will not get there. It is a single for Biggs. He is 1 for 2. He'll be on with 1 down for Jesus Gould. Or not Gould. Caleb Golden. He lined out to second base his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Robbed of a nice diving play by Zavala. Caps down to neutral. Change fastball inside on the 2-seamer. Caught the corner. 0-1. Fastball away, hitting the hole. Past both infielders into right field. First hit today for Caleb. He is 1 for 2. 2 on 1 down now for the Heaters. Here's Mashed Taters. 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. Is that fastball's middle in. Low. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Strike called at the knees. 1-1. Fastball up. Lined in the hole to short. Off the diving Candela's glove. He knocks it down. A fire to first. Just in time to get the slow Taters on the fielder's choice. 2 down. Two in scoring position, though, for Jesus Gould, who is 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time up. A little late on the high fastball from Caps. Slider away, skied by Gould to right center as he timed it, but it is going to hang up for bats. That is going to end the inning as we strand two in the scoring position. To the fourth, it is still 2 to 1. Bats fourth and third due up as we got a pitcher's duel here early at Red Rock Park. Last chance donuts. That's not... Never noticed that out there before. Maddie Bats leading off the inning on fire. RBI triple her first time up, and then she was stranded at third base in the first inning. First pitch curveball down and away. Chop back to the mound. Hiker knocks it down, picks it up cleanly to first. 1 down. Next up is the right fielder Rod Forth, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Was it a fly out? Might have been a fly out. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called, 0 1. Good start there for Hiker. Two-seamer down and in the dirt. 1 1 the count. Four-seamer up. High, 2 1. Change it down and away. Low, 3 1 the count. Curveball down and away. Low, ball 4. First walk today for Hiker as the speedy fourth will reach base. He'll be on with 1 down for run to third. She is 0 for 1 today. Grounded out her first time up. Four-seamer down and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0 1. Good start there from Hiker. Two-seamer up and in. Check swing high, 1 1. Good take there from third. Well down and in the dirt, 2 1. Good bounce pitch, good pick there by Hart. Two-seamer up and away. Check swing outside, 3 1. Four-seamer down and away. Swung through it, full count as that was chased outside. Change up away. Line to left center in the gap. That caught too much in the middle of the plate, and that'll be extra bases. Going to third is Rod Forth. Crush now just getting to it. It's going to be an RBI double for third as Forth scores easily. It is 3 1 Crocs. Next up, catcher Evan Chukov. He lined out to center his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Down and in the first pitch. Strike called, 0 1. Fastball up and away. Outside, 1 1. Curveball down and away in the dirt. Good block there by Hart, 2 1. Two-seamer up and in. High, 3 1. Four-seamer away, runner goes, strike called, throw to third by Hart. In time to get Runda as she is gunned down trying to steal, and Hart is now locked in. Run to third, that is her first attempt to steal this year. She is 0 for 1. Full count offering coming here from Hiker. Change it down and in. Bloop to right center, Crush over for it, he's there. Makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. But the Crocs get an RBI double from run to third as she drives in the third run of the day for the Crocs. How convenient. 3 1 the score to the bottom of the fourth. Hank Hart, Jamie Pollard, and Dax Jarvis due up. Hart leading off 1 for 1 today with a single as he's currently locked in after throwing out a base runner last inning. Facing Jerry Capps, who's still at neutral. Change up inside, caught the corner, 0 1. Slider hangs, line to left field, but it is right at trips for the first out. Next up, Jamie Pollard. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Cutter up and in, strike called, 0 1. Slider away, chopped on the ground to second, right at Zavala. He'll make the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Jarvis, who singled in a run last time up. He is 1 for 1 today. Fastball away, chased it outside, 0 1. Fastball down and in is low, 1 1 the count. Fastball at the knees, line back up the middle into center. Base hit for Jarvis, his second hit today. He is 2 for 2. As that'll keep the inning alive and allow the pitcher to bat here instead of leading off next inning. Here's Tower Hiker. Grounded out to shortstop his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Jarvis now locked in. Fastball middle in, strike called, 0 1. Pick off to first, Jarvis back safely. Fastball at the knees, driven by Hiker to the gap, right center field. That is going to get down for the first career hit of Hiker as he's going to go in with a single. Jarvis will hold at third. Runners at the corners with 2 down. Here's Isaac Crush, who's 0 for 2. Lined out to left field last time up. Isaac looking to break out of the slump here. Can the rookie deliver? Let's find out. Fastball down and in is inside, ball 1. Fastball up and in, turned on by Crush to right center. That is going to get down. His bats was shading him the other direction. It is going to be an RBI single for Crush as Hiker will get to third. 3-2 the score as the Heaters are back within a run. Runner still at the corners, 2 down for Buster Biggs. He singled last time at the plate. He is 1 for 2. Trying to be the hero once more. Can Buster deliver? Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Cutter away is outside, 2-0 the count. Good hitters count. Fastball swung through it down the middle, 2-1. He pulled off of it. Fastball down and in line at the middle as that singles into center. Base hit there for Biggs as he'll score Hiker. 3-3 the score as we're all tied up with 2 down in the inning still. 2 on, first and second for Golden. He's 1 for 2 today with a single, and he is also, I believe, lined out to second. Hey, Hawkman, yes, we are doing wonderfully well. We just tied the game up, hoping to keep this momentum going, but thank you for asking. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see if we can keep it going. Change up in there at the knees from Caps. 0-1 the count. Change up is chased inside, pulled foul. 0-2 the count here to Golden. Fastball up is chased and popped up behind second base. Zavala there to make the catch, and that will end the inning. But we do tie the game up with 2 two-out singles as we take a 3-3 tie to the 5th. Caps, Trips, and Candela due up. Agreed. He went with the, I believe it was the flop wedge, and it didn't go so well. Jerry Caps leading off the pitcher, 0 for 1 today. I believe he grounded out his first time up. Fastball up high, ball 1. Curveball down and in from Hiker, ripped foul on the ground, 1-1 the count. Two-seamer up, Caps rips it hard, but foul, 1-2. Change up away. That's ripped deep right center field. That's hanging up. Crush giving chase. Lays out for it. Makes the nice catch. Isaac Crush, the rookie, saving extra bases there with that diving effort. 1 down. Next up is leadoff hitter / Trips. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. First pitch change up down and in. That's ripped hard to short. Right at Pollard. He'll make the catch. 2 down. Next up is going to be Candela, the shortstop, who's locked in 1 for 2 with a single. Reached base, I believe, on a fielder's choice last time up, if I remember correctly. Curveball away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1 as it floats in there from Hiker. Fastball middle in. That's inside. 1-1. Change up down and in is low. 2-1. Two-seamer down in the way. Chased it outside. 2-2 the count. Two-seamer up. High, 3-2. Good hold there by Candela. Four-seamer middle in. Grounded to first. Taters charges in. He'll take it himself, and that's a 1-2-3 inning there for Hiker in the 5th as the rookie puts up another 0 on the board. Top 10 play agreed. Isaac Crush put it all out on the line. That'll be the highlight of today's game, at least for fielding. Let's see if we can get it on the bat side. Bottom 5, it is tied at 3. Middle of the lineup coming up, though. Taters, Gould, and Hart. Here's Mash Taters, the first baseman. He's grounded out last time up. He's also, I believe, flown out. He's 0 for 2. Fastball outside, misses from Caps, ball 1. Change up low, 2-0 the count. Fastball down, pulled by Taters to right center field. He got that one, folks. Fireball coming at you out there in right center as it lands. First homer of the year for Mash Taters. And guess what? He's already better than Bentley, who didn't have a single bomb this year. Taters' 3rd RBI of the year. It is 4-3. Heaters take the lead. Next up is Gould. He's 0 for 2. Lined out and struck out today. Or was it a fly out? He struck out the first time. Last time I think it was a ground out. Yeah, it was a ground out. Ground out? Fly out. Fly out to right center. That's right. Okay. Caps now tense after the home run bomb. Two-seamer caught the inside corner. 0-1. Fastball up hard, rip up the middle as that's under Caps' legs. Base hit there for Gould. His first hit today. He's 1 for 3. Arrested for battery. Nice, classic. And Card up next. Catcher 1 for 2 today. Lined out to left field last time he played. He's also singled and scored a run. Infield a double play depth behind Caps. Cutter up and away. Strike called at the letters. 0-1. Slider down and in. Hard grounder to second. Shortstop, whatever. Candela to second. 1. Zavala to first. Double play. Base runners are gone. 2 down. Base is empty now for Pollard. Shortstop singled his first time up and then flew out last time up. Facing Caps back to neutral now. Heater away. Caught the corner. 0-1. Good two-seamer there from Jerry. Cutter up and away is chased and lined softly to second. Right at Zavala. He'll make the catch, and that's going to end the inning. But the Heaters take the lead on the home run by Mashed Taters, his first as a member of the Heaters, to the 6th. It is 4-3. Middle lineup up for the Crocs, though, against the rookie Hiker, looking to get a quality start on the board. Zavala, Hinton, and Bats due up. Here's Jadil Zavala, second-year player, is 2 for 2 today. He has singled twice and also driven in a run. First pitch changeup away, chased it outside, 0-1. Good pitch there from Hiker. Four-seamer up and in. Chased and lined to short, right at Pollard on the grass, makes the catch, 1 down. Alan Hinton up next. He's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded into a double play and flown out. Currently tense. Curveball down and in. Just low, ball 1. Four-seamer away. Strike called, 1-1. Change it down. Check swing low. Good take by Hinton, 2-1. Two-seamer middle up. Foul back, 2-2 the count. Four-seamer down and in. Inside, 3-2. Bad pitch there from Hiker. Curveball down and away. In the dirt, ball 4. First walk today for the Hiker. Runner at first, 1 down. And here's Matty Bats, 1 for 2 with an RBI triple and a ground out. Grounded back to the pitcher last time at the plate. First pitch curveball up. Check swing strike called at the letters, 0-1. Change up and away. Swung through it, 0-2. Out in front of it as Whiffer activates. Two-seamer down and away. Low, 1-2. Good take there. Four-seamer middle in. Lined at the middle. Base hit as that caught too much in the middle of the plate. 2 on, 1 down now as that's back-to-back singles here for the Crocs. Good backup there by Hiker behind Gould, who dropped it. There's 4th, 0 for 1 with a walk today. Handing out free passes, indeed. Oh, that's Hiker's second walk then, because apparently 4th walked earlier, and I forgot about it. Rod's grounded out once. He's also walked today. Four-seamer down in the way, in the dirt, off of Hart's glove, and that's going to allow both runners to advance on the wild pitch. 2 in scoring position now for 4th. 1 down still in the inning, 1-0 the count. Change up and in, high, 2-0. Seamer down and away, down and in the dirt, 3-0. Curveball down and in, strike called, 3-1. Four-seamer away, outside ball 4. 3rd walk today for Hiker, base is now loaded. Here is 3rd, 1 for 2 with an RBI double last time at the plate. Still tense. Pinch hitting for her, though, is normal catcher Tara Leonaire. 188 average on the year with 2 RBIs. As she will get the at-bat here with bases loaded. 1 down here in the 6th. Pretty good pressure situation. Can the rookie deliver against the veteran catcher? Let's find out. Four-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1 as he caught the corner. Curveball middle away. Fouled back, 0-2 the count to Leonaire. Two-seamer up and in. Ooh, just inside, missing the corner. No call there from the ump, 1-2. Change it away. That's hung in the middle of the plate, and thank God was ripped foul, 1-2. That probably should have been a gopher ball. Four-seamer down and in. Grounded in to hold a second. Golden over. No play at second. Will go to first. 2 down. RBI ground out, though. Ties the game from Leonaire. 4-4 the score. 2 in scoring position now for Chukov, who's 0 for 2 today as Hiker looks to get out of the 6th as he loses the quality start here. Curveball away in the first pitch. Strike called. Caught the corner. Good pitch there. 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Grounded to 3rd. Right at Gould. He'll make the play. Fires to first. In time to end the inning as Hiker gets out of the inning before things explode. But he does give up the tying run on the ground out by Leonaire. 4-4 to the bottom of the 6th. Jarvis due up. Then Hiker, who will pinch hit for and crush. And apparently I've wrapped my cord around my chair leg. There we go. 7 against the Heaters. Nice. All right, Leonaire stays in the game at first. Alan Hinton will swing on over to 3rd base to cover the substitution of run to 3rd. That's defensive changes for the Crocs. Well, you must have faced a much better Heaters team than I have managed to put together here. We've already had 2 losing seasons trying to avoid a 3rd. Hopefully we can get to that level of dominance and, just fall short of the championship. That would be nice. That'd be a good comeback here. Cap staying in here to start the 6th against our lineup. Jarvis 2 for 2 today. Has singled twice and driven in a run. Change up away, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up, chased it high, 0-2. Bad pitch to swing at there. Change up down and in, strike 3 call. Swung through, second punch out here for Caps. One down, and that'll bring up the pitcher Hiker. 1 for 2 with a single last time up. His first career hit, but he is going to be done here after 6 innings of work. He gives up 7 hits, 3 walks, and 4 earned runs here. No quality start, but a no decision at least. Maybe we could actually get a run in here. We can give him his first career win. Pinch hitting for Hiker, who we're going to give the at-bat to. Not a lot of strong hitters here on the bench except Trevino, who I want to save. Let's give it to Raffy Slaps because he's not going to play the field. Raffy Slaps, former Moonstars player, coming over for his first at-bat of the year. He did not see any action earlier in the year for the Moonstars before getting released in his 3rd year here in the league, getting his first at-bat today. Down 3 games to none, and you pulled the reverse sweep. Ooh, that's got to hurt a little bit more for the AI. They were so close. Oh, that's extra demoralizing right there. Caps his first pitch, fastball up and in his high. They have Slaps, ball 1. Fastball middle in, skied by Slaps to right center. He just missed it. Therefore, it is Bats. She will make the catch. 2 down. Base is empty for rookie Isaac Crush. He signaled in a run last time up. He's 1 for 3. He's also lined out and flown out. Slider down and in is low. Ball 1. Fastball inside. Strike called. Caught the corner. 1-1. Fastball up. Fouled off. 1-2 the count. Slider down in the way, popped up by Crush, shallow left field, trips coming on. Candela calls him off, and the shortstop puts it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Caps here in the 6th. We are going to the bullpen here. Coming off out of it is going to be Romeo Garner, the rookie right-hander, as he'll take over on the mound. To the 7th, we're tied at 4. Caps, Trips, and Candela due up here. I'm expecting a pinch hitter for Caps. 4, 7, damn it. Here's Caps 0 for 2 today. No pinch hitter. They want him to bat. I forgot how bad their bullpen is. He'll be the first batter to face rookie Romeo Garner, who's now fully healed up from his blister injury on his index finger. No record, a 9 ERA and a 2 whip for the rookie pitcher. 2 appearances on this year, giving up 3 runs in 3 innings. 4 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 2 homers, and 5 strikeouts. Batting average against .308 on the year for Romeo, who just got promoted to a B- overall last episode with a random accuracy roll in between games. Now just under 40 in that category. He's still got a long way to go, though, to be an effective reliever. First pitch cutter away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. Check swing low, 1-1. Four-seamer middle away. Grounded up the middle to second. Golden on the backhand makes the play easily at second. 1 down. Next up is Slash Trips, who's 1 for 3 with a single today. He has contact for his righty active here for the first time today. And he's also a switch hitter, so now he's batting left-handed. Four-seamer down and in. Check swing low, ball 1. Curveball down and in. Grounded to first. Caters over on the dive, makes the stop. Flips to Garner in time for the second out. Good cover by the rookie. Base is empty for Candela. 1 for 3 with a single. Wherefore at the Romeo. Ah, yes. Romeo and Juliet. Ah, classic. Candela up next, trying to keep the inning alive here for the Crocs here in the 7th. Slider down on the first pitch. Grounded hard to second. Golden dives, makes the stop. Gets up and fires. Nice play. 1-2-3 inning for Garner. Bottom 7. It's tied at 4 still. Hard lineup coming up to the heaters, though. Biggs, Golden, Taters. And then who's batting 5th? Gould. Yes. Jesus. Biggs leading off. Left fielder 2 for 3 today. He has singled twice, driving in a run. Trying to keep his good hitting day going against Caps, starting the 7th inning here. Cutter away. Strike called at the letters. 0-1. Fastball middle in. Bloop by Biggs to right center. That will hang up, though, for 4th. 1 down. Unlucky. Golden up next. 1 for 3 with a single today. Trying to find his second hit of the contest. Fastball inside misses, ball 1. He popped out last time up, I believe. Heater inside misses. 2-0 the count. Look out now. Don't do it. Fastball. Change up away, you bastard. 2-1. Fastball away misses. 3-1 the count from Caps as Composed activates for the first time today for the veteran. Fastball middle in, chopped in the hold of short, backhanded by Candela, fires the first in time to get the slow-footed Golden. 2 down. Base is empty for Taters, who homered last time up. He is 1 for 3. Can Mash find his second mash of the game? I hope so. We're going to need it. Fastball down and then is low, ball 1. Slider middle in, bloop to left field. That is dumped over the shortstop. Base hit for Taters. His second hit today. He's 2 for 4. Using that great strength he has to get it over the glove. Next up, Gould, 1 for 3 with a single. He is. I don't know how Rod got so good at it. Well, he is a catcher, too, so I guess that helps. Shame his fielding so low, though. Jesus singled last time up. He's 1 for 3. Changeup low, ball 1. Or, that was a fastball, damn. Looked like a changeup. That heater's outside. 2-0 the count to Gould. Look out now. Don't hang it. Fastball at the knees. Ripped up the middle on the ground. Base hit for Gould. His second hit today. He's also 2 for 4. 2 on and 2 down now. Go ahead run in scoring position for Hank Hart. Catcher's 1 for 3 today with a single. Go ahead timeout here. I need a drink. It's getting exciting. Okay. Now that we're refreshed. Come on, Hank. Be the hero. Pitch it. Oh, that's almost a pitch out. Fastball's outside. Ball 1. Slider's inside. 2-0 the count to Hank. He's not a power hitter, so I'm not going to rip it. Change up away. Caught the corner outside. 2-1. Fastball up and in. Fisted foul on the left side. That would have been a base hit. 2-2. Fastball inside. Ripped down the line. Foul. Almost had it, Hank. Almost. 2-2 still. Fastball down and in. Sky to right center. Matty Batts is going to get there to run that down, and that's going to end the inning. To the 8th. We're still tied at 4. Zavala, Hinton, and Batts. Hard lineup up for the Crocs here against the rookie Garner. Here's Zavala. Second baseman is singled twice today, driving in a run. He's 2 for 3. Still hitting under 200, though, despite having a good day at the plate. He does also lose his contact versus lefties trade against the righty Garner. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Cutter up and away. Check swing strike, 1-1. Four-seamer down and away. Chased it in the dirt, 1-2. A little amped up there was Zavala. Slider up and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch up for Garner, 1 down. Hinton up next. He's 0 for 2. Walked last time up. He's also grounded out and grounded into a double play. Four-seamer middle in on the first pitch. Bloop to second. Golden over on the liner makes the catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Batts, who's still on fire today. She has an RBI triple and a single today. He's also grounded out to the pitcher, 2 for 3. Slider away in the first pitch is outside. Ball 1. Cutter up and in. Popped up behind the plate. Hart is there, and that is an easy 1-2-3 inning for Garner as he's through the 8th. Bottom 8, we're still tied at 4. Pollard, Jarvis, and the pitcher slot due up. All right, we're going to need to make a decision on the pinch hitter. We might have to use one. Pollard leading off 1 for 3 today with a single. Trying to find his second hit of the contest against Caps, who is staying in the game here in the 8th. Approaching his 90th pitch here on the first one this inning. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Change up at the knees, ripped hard to third, but Hinton was carding the line. He makes the catch on the liner, 1 down. Trying to prevent the double. Jarvis up next, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and an RBI. Infield back to normal depth here. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in, almost beans him as he gets out of the way, 1-1. Fastball up and away, chased it, 1-2 the count. Hey, Luai, yes we do. It's another tight one, 4-4, trying to break it here in the 8th. Change it down and in, ripped foul, out of play. Still 1-2. Past the diving Leonaire there. Fastball up and in, blooped up the middle. Zavala runs it down, though, for the second out. And that'll bring up the pitcher slot Garner, who is locked in after 2 scoreless innings. Jerry Capps is done, though, after 7 2/3. He is going to be replaced by our former right-hander, Emma Word. Okay. Hey, Emma, how you doing? Haven't seen you since last season. Emma pitched her first year and a half here with us, and then she was cut halfway through last season. This year, she's 0-1 with a 1.93 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP. 4 appearances, she's given up 1 earned run in 4 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a homer given up. She's got a 294 batting average against, which is actually the highest in the bullpen. All right, we are going to pinch hit here. Garner did his job. He only threw 13 pitches through 2 innings, but I got to give the shot because he's not a good hitter. So, got to give it to Trevino, the third baseman, who's got the pop. Maybe he can break the tie. Let's check Jerry real quick. He goes 7 2/3 innings. He gives up 4 runs, 13 hits, I believe no walks, and he struck out 2 batters. Not a bad day for Jerry, just no quality start. Let's see if we can get it done. Trevino pinch hitting 250 on the year with an RBI. 1 hit away from going past his career high in hits of 3. Curveball away, misses. Ball 1 from Emma. Ball 1. Teammate of Trevino last season. Heater inside, strike called, 1-1. Fastball up and in, chased it late, 1-2. Curveball away, bloop to right center field. Rod fourth going over, using his speed. He will get there, and that'll end the inning, 1-2-3. We're going to go to Joanna Heater here out of the bullpen as she'll come off to the ninth. It is still tied at 4. Fourth, Leonaire and Chukov due up for the Crocs. Here's fourth, 0 for 1 today. He's walked twice and grounded out once. Facing Joanna Heater, his Blowfish teammate. Former. They were both on the Blowfish at the start of the series. Heater 0-1 with a 9.64 ERA and a 2.79 WHIP. 3 games appeared in. She's given up 6 runs, 5 earned in 4 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 3 walks, a homer, and 3 strikeouts. Batting average against on the year for Heater is .476. Not a great look. Heater facing her old teammate Rod Forth. Both were released from the Blowfish last offseason, and both ended up in different places in the same conference. Let's see who's going to win this matchup. Fastball up and away. Check swing strike called at 102 on the gun. 0-1. Change it down and in. Low 1-1. Good take there by Rod. Ball down. Grounded up the middle. Base hit for Rod as he'll win the fight. That's his first hit today. He's 1 for 2. Speedster on to lead off the inning for the Crocs. Next up, Leonaire. 0 for 1 with an RBI ground out. Bases loaded last time up for her. First pitch curveball at the knees. Low ball 1. Pick off first, nothing doing. Rod back safely as Heater now tense. Messing up her own mojo. Chase the fastball up and in though. 1-1 the count. Seamer down in the way. Ripped foul past Taters. 1-2. Change it down and in. Pulled foul. We'll do it again. Curveball up. Driven by Leonaire, right center. She missed it, though, thankfully. Crushed back to the warning track there in right center. Makes the catch, 1 down as fourth gets back to first. A little lucky there on the hanger. Next up is catcher Evan Chukov, who's 0 for 3. Pitcher slot is on deck for the Crocs. Pinch hitting for Chukov is Rafael Gonzalo, the backup first baseman, former Overdogs player in his second year with the Crocs. Hitting .200 with an RBI on the season. We're seeing the middle inside, ball 1. Ball down and in the dirt, 2-0. Fastball middle of the plate, fouled off as Gonzalo's late, 2-1. Changed down and away, chased it, 2-2. We're seeing up and in, inside, full count. We're seeing up and away, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Heater, 2 down. That pitch did not go 490. I have no idea. Pitcher slot due up next for the Crocs. It's weird. No pinch hitter. Are they out of... They have bench players. Okay, they need her to go, I guess. Looking at the bullpen, they have Bartlett, who is not very good. Okay, I can understand that. McFarland is a little tired. Same as Mayfair. Okay, so they need Emma to go. She is their best reliever. Okay. Outside of McFarland. First at bat of the year for the reliever. Might be the first for a career as well. Check swing Heater away, 0-1. Fastball up, high, 1-1. Change up middle in. Check swing strike, 1-2. Ball down in the way. Chopped in front of the plate, hard out of the crouch. Bare hands at the first, in time to end the inning as we go to the bottom of the ninth, tied at 4 as we look to walk it off. Top of the lineup up, Crush, Biggs, and Golden. Perfect spot to do it. Let's go. Very good pirouette indeed. Here we go, Crush. Make it happen. Rookie Isaac Crush, 1 for 4. He has an RBI single today. Flew out last time up. Leonaire now moves to catcher after Gonzalo pinch hit for Chukov. Gonzalo takes over duties at first. No other defensive changes here. Fastball away is outside to Crush, ball 1. Slider is low, 2-0 the count. Chased the fastball in the dirt as he was geared up for the Heater, and he got it. Chased it low, though, 2-1. Curveball away, line left center. Leaping is Candela to rob him of a hit, 1 down. Next up, Buster Biggs. Buster 2 for 4 today. He has singled twice and also driven in a run. Trying to be the hero. He's done it once before. Let's see if he can do it again. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Heater down and in, call at the corner, 1-1. Chased it high, fouled off by Buster, 1-2. A little antsy there. Fastball up, chop through the middle. Seeing eye single for Biggs. His third hit today. He is 3 for 5, and he is the winning run over at first. Rocket-powered shoes indeed. Next up is Golden, 1 for 4 with a single. Fastball up, strike called, 0-1. Emma and Caleb were teammates for a short time in year 2. Unfortunately, I don't think Emma made it out of the first 6 games of the season, while Golden stuck around the whole time. 0-1 count here. Fastball in the dirt, chopped in front of the plate. Leonaire, no play at second, will take it to first on the fielder's choice. 2 down. It's basically a swinging bunt. Here's Mash Taters. He's homered today and singled, 2 for 4. Mash trying to be the hero. Trying to be better than Bentley. I mean, he is already better than Bentley. Let's keep it going. Come on, Mash. This is the time, the place, and the spot. Pitch out. They are going to walk Mash Taters, and I don't blame them. Oh, airmail pickoff throw into center. Going for third is Crush. Biggs, he'll make it there easily. That was a bad idea from Emma. You should have just walked him if you were going to do that. Jesus Christ. 1-0 the count. Pitch out. They have to walk Taters now. 2-0 the count. They have to walk him. And they will. It will be an intentional walk to Taters. First walk for Emma today. First walk, I believe, for the Crocs pitching staff as a whole. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Gould, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. I think Emma was trying to sabotage the Crocs for us. I think she felt bad. She still has some loyalty to us. I love it. All right, Gould. Again, he's been here since year 1. Let's see if he can get it done. He's got 2 hits today. He's 2 for 4. Come on, Jesus. Slider down and in, almost kneecaps Gould as he gets out of the way. Ball 1. Curveball down and in, bloop left center, leaping Candela, he made the catch, and that'll send us to extras as he saves the game for Weird. To the 10th, it is still tied at 4. Trips, Candela, and Zavala, top of the Crocs lineup coming up. Here's Trips, 1 for 4 today with a single, still has his contact trait active here against the righty Heater. Four-seamer down the middle, driven by Trips to center, but he missed it. Rush back to the warning track there. Dead center is calling for it. And puts it away easily. 1 down. Next up, Candela. 1 for 4 with the single. About the knees on the first pitch. Ripped hard at the middle on the ground. Base hit into center. I believe that's the second or third hit today for Andre. Runner at first. 1 down. Here's Zavala. 2 for 4 today. 2 singles and an RBI. Bad jumps active for Candela at first. They don't expect him to run on Hank Hart unless it's a hit and run kind of deal. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Ripped hard and foul. 0-1. Ball down and away. Fouled off. 0-2. The count to Zavala. Fastball middle in. Check swing inside. He almost chased it. 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Second punch out for Heater. 2 down. 2 down. Runner at first for Alan Hinton, the former Heater. 0 for 3 with a walk. Lined out to second last time up. He's now tense once more. Change away in the first pitch. Strike called. Caught the corner. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Low. 1-1. Curveball down and away. Outside. 2-1. Good take from Allen. Change it down and in. Chased it low. 2-2. Big pitch coming. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Heater gets the punch out and ends the inning in style. Bottom 10. It's still tied at 4. Hart, Pollard, Jarvis, and the pitcher slot due up 4th. Here's Hank Hart. 1 for 4 today with a single. All right, Hank, let's see what you got. Let's see if you can start it off strong here, Hank. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Weird gets ahead. Fastball bloop left center, sinking quickly, diving, and it thankfully drops in. Candela made a superhuman effort to try and save it. He couldn't get there, and Trips had to stop running in order to not kick him in the head. Leadoff man on with a single. Second hit today for Hank. 1 down, 1 on, none down for Pollard, who is tense right now. Should we go for the bunt? I don't know. They're at double play depth. They're expecting a swing here. Let's see what happens. Heater up, strike called for Jamie. 0-1. He's 1 for 4 today. Curveball down in the dirt. Good block there behind the plate by Leonaire. 1-1. Fastball up and in. Popped it up. Right there at first is Gonzalo. He'll make the catch. 1 down. Next up is Jarvis, who has 2 hits today. He is 2 for 4. He has singled twice, driving in a run. Can Jarvis find the gap and win the game? Let's find out. Fastball down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in. His chase popped up to short, right there to Candela, 2 down. Pitcher slot due up next. It's O'Heater. We will pinch hit for Joanna. She did a good job in 2 innings, not giving up a run. First time all year she's done that. We are going to turn it over to... I don't like any of the odds here, but we're going to turn it over to outfielder Nolan Lawson, the rookie. 375 average on the year for Lawson. He's batting 3 for 8 with an RBI, trying to get it done. Let's see what he can do. Fastball up, strike called, 0-1. Fastball middle of the plate, lined up the middle. Base hit for Nolan as he'll find the gap in the center. 2 on, 2 down now. Winning run at second. Top of lineup up. Here's Crush, 1 for 5 with an RBI single. Can this rookie deliver? Losing in extra innings. Please don't remind me. It happens too much. Curveball at the knees, driven by Crush to center, and it's going to go right to bats. That ends the inning. We're heading to the 11th. Still tied at 4. We are going to leave Lawson in. I'm going to double switch out Crush, who is now tense. We are going to go to the long reliever Felix Farmhand here. Lawson stays in center. To the 11th, we're tied at 4. Bats, 4th, and Leonaire due up. There's Maddie, 2 for 4. RBI triple and a single today, facing Felix Farmhand, who got the save last episode. He's currently locked in. Felix 0-1 on the year with a 3.18 ERA and a 1.06 whip. He's thrown 5 2/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs and 2 appearances with 1 save. 5 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 5 2/3 innings. Pitch batting average against 238 on the season. Last time out for Farmhand, he went an inning and 2/3. He only, I believe, walked a batter, and he got the save against the Wildlands last time out. Let's see what he can do against bats. Lawson again stays in the game in center to replace Crush. Change at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Forcing me down and in. Chopped up the middle. Seeing Eye single for bats. Her 3rd hit today. She is 3 for 5. Leadoff woman on here in the 11th for the Crocs. Next up is Rod 4th. 1 for 2. Singled last time up. He's also walked twice. Good speed over at first in bats. Slided down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Yeah, basically. Not in this pressure situation. She was definitely guaranteed to get it when that happens. Change it down in the way. Chop to second. Golden over. Backhands. Flips to second. 1. Pollard to first. Double play around the horn. Let's go. Tailor-made. Love to see it. 2 down. Here's Leonaire. 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out. Forcing her up and away in the first pitch. Chased it high. 0-1. Change it down in the way. Low. 1-1. Slider middle in. Chased it inside. 1-2 the count. Forcing her up and in. Inside. 2-2. Good take. Change it down in the way. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Felix Farmhand gets his first punch out, and that's going to end the inning. Bottom 11. We're still tied at 4. Biggs, Golden, and Taters due up. Here's heart of the lineup coming up for us. Buster Biggs leading off. 3 for 5, 3 singles and an RBI. Weird staying out there to start her... Jesus Christ, how long has she been out there? She got the last out in the 8th. She's gone 2 innings already. She's gone 2 1/3. This is her 4th inning on the mound. Fastball in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, chase, dribbled to third. Hinton over to his left, makes this play. In time, 1 down. Next up, Caleb Golden, 1 for 5 with a single, trying to find his 2nd hit of the game. Hopefully he can get it done. Curveball's outside, ball 1. Curveball hangs, driven by Golden, right center field. That's got a chance. Back at the wall is Bats looking up, and she makes the catch. Of course she does. 2 down. Well, time to sit back down. Taters up next, 2 for 4 today. Homered and singled. He was intentionally walked last time at the plate. Come on, Mash. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater low, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Fastball middle of the plate, lined into center, and Taters has his 3rd hit today. He is 3 for 5. Winning run over at first here in Taters, who's now locked in. Gould due up next, 2 for 5 with 2 singles. And that'll do it for Emma Word. She goes 3 innings plus out of the bullpen. Winning run over at first, her responsibility. No runs given up by her so far. Coming out of the bullpen is the closer, their best reliever, Ricky McFarland. The OG closer of the Crocodons pitching staff. 0-1, he has a 2.45 ERA and an 0.55 whip this year with 1 earned run given up in 4 appearances with 2 saves recorded. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 1 hit given up, a walk, a strikeout, and a batting average against of 100, which is by far the best out of the pen. Jesus Gould gets power versus lefty activated here against the southpaw McFarland. Let's see if he can use that to his advantage and maybe put a ball over the left field fence. God, I would love that right about now. Slider caught the outside corner. That's a placement pitch, and I hate that. 0-1. Fastball up. Missed it. Popped it up. Center field and shallow. Bats coming in. She should make the catch to force us to the 12th, and she does. To the 12th. 4-4 still the score. Gonzalo, McFarland, and Trips due up. Here's Gonzalo, 0-for-1 today. Forcing down and in. Grounded up the middle. Seeing eye single into center. Nothing you can do about that when it switches you to the wrong player. Leadoff single for Gonzalo. First hit today for him. He's 1-for-2. And that'll bring up the pitcher slot, McFarland. They will pinch hit. It is shortstop Norton Pickle getting the at-bat. Hitting .267 with an RBI. The OG shortstop for the roster. Slider away in the first pitch. Grounded foul. Taters dives just behind him. 0-1. Forcing down and in. Runner goes. Strike called. Throw down by Hart. Just late. Stolen base for Gonzalo as he beats the throw. Rafael's first steal today. He's 1-for-1 on the year. 0-2 the count. Change up and in. Line to short. 1 hopper to Pollard. He looks the runner back. Fires the first. 1 down. Oh, he won the game? Wow. Small world. Small world. Way to go, Ricky. Trips up next. I believe he had 1 hit. He has 1 hit today. I believe he's 1-for-6. Forcing the middle in. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down in the way. Low outside. 1-1. Slider down and in. Chop to third. Gould there. Looks the runner back. Fires the first. 2 down. Matty Bats coming to the plate. Oh, no, it's Candela. Bats 5th. That's right. Candela 2-for-5 today with 2 singles. He's locked in. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Fastball up. High. 1-1. Slider down in the way. Chop to second. Golden charges. Fields the first cleanly. 1-2-3 inning for Farmhand after the leadoff single. Bottom 12. Coming out of the bullpen is rookie Alana Bartlett. 4-4 the score. Hart, Pollard, and Jarvis due up. Pitcher slot due up 4th. Or pitcher slot due up 5th. That's right. We had the double switch. Hart leading off 2-for-5 today with 2 singles, facing Bartlett, who's in her 1st or 2nd year. I don't remember. Bartlett, no record. 4.50 ERA and a 1 whip in 3 appearances. She's given up 2 earned runs in 4 innings. 3 hits surrendered, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Batting average against .214, surprisingly. 20-plus strikeouts this season. Not yet, because I believe this is the... We're not halfway through the season yet. The closest one, I believe, is Turnburner. He has 11, and Peterson just pitched. He's up to 10. So they might get to 20 this year, but I'm not sure. And relievers, not so much, because we're still in the first half of the year, so I'm not surprised they're still so low. Fastball down the middle here. I hope so. Come on, Hank. Started off strong, kid. God damn it. It was right down the middle. Fuck. 0-1. Fastball at the knees, chopped to second, right at Zavala. 1 down. Pollard up next, 1-for-5 with a single. He's tense, popped out the first last time up. That was my chance, indeed. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Damn it, 0-2. Slider chase, dribble to the mound. Bartlett makes the play, 2 down. Jarvis up next, 2-for-5 with 2 singles and an RBI today. Fastball chased inside on the first pitch, dribbled to Zavala. 1-2-3 inning for Bartlett. To the 13th, we're still tied at 4. Fucking A. Zavala hitting and Bats due up. There's Zavala, 2-for-5 today, 2 singles and an RBI on the cards. Fastball up and in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Change away, low and outside, 1-1. Receiver up and away. High, 2-1. Slider at the knees. Ripped hard to center. Lawson coming on. Slides off his glove. Good effort by Nolan, but he couldn't secure it. Single for Zavala. His third hit today. He is 3 for 6.
The third baseman, number 80.
Ooh, longest extra inning game I've played. That was a couple seasons ago with the Buzzards. That, I believe, was, if I remember correctly, 16 innings, if I remember correctly. 16 is the longest I've played, I think, in a game. Go ahead and ban this guy real quick. Happens about an hour in. There we go. Ban that guy. Ooh, 16 or 17 longest too. Save the box score somewhere. Nice. Oh, God. It's going to be a convoluted one for sure, I bet. Hitting up. Hitless today. Strike away. 0-1. I believe he has 1 hit today. He might be 1 for 5. Change up in there. Fouled off. 0-2 the count. Slider up and in. Ooh, just inside. 1-2. Four-seam up and away. Outside. 2-2. Good take. Change it down and in. Low. Full count. Fastball away. Line down the right field line. Jarvis giving chase into the corner. Won't get there as that's down. Full count still. Slider down and away. Line to second. Golden leaps over his glove into right field. Base hit. Second hit today for Hinton. He's 2 for 6. 2 on, none down here. What'd they fire? Violation was made. Yay, that guy's done. Perfect. Alright, he's gone. Alright, next up, Matty Bats. Oh, fuck. Bad person to have up here. Alright, Felix. Just, do your best. Fastball away in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Slider at the knees. Popped up. Farmhand off the mound. Infield fly called to his right. He will make the catch. 1 down. Next up, fourth, 1 for 3 with a single and 2 walks. Singled last time at the plate. Slider away, outside, ball 1. Receiver down and in. Grounded up the middle. Knocked down by Farmhand. That would have been a double play had he not touched it. Bases loaded with 1 down now. Way to go, Felix. Next up, Leonero for 3 with an RBI ground out. Had he not touched it, Pollard was there. That would have doubled up fourth, no matter how quick he was. First pitch change up away. Outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Lined at the middle on the ground. Base hit into center. 1 run is in. Lawson comes up gunning. That's going to hold the second runner, but it is 5-4 as the tie is broken. Next up, Gonzalo 1 for 2 with a single. We're going to take Farmhand out. He's pretty much gassed. He did his job, though. Nothing much you could do about it. We are going to double switch in. We have to double switch in Kirby. We're going to take out Pollard here, and we're going to bring in Burnside. Now, Burnside is going to flip over to third base. Gould is going to flip to short, because Burnside's backup is third, and Gould's primary is short, so that kind of works out. So Burnside will bat second next inning, and Lawson is going to lead off still. Kirby on the mound now. Good old Lubbock. No record, a 0 ERA and a 3 whip. 2 games appeared in. He's gone an inning and 2/3, giving up 4 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and a batting average against a .444. Kirby's pitching in his 3rd straight game here. Let's see if this works. Bases loaded, 1 down for Gonzalo. All runners on base will be charged to Farmhand if they score. Change up away. Crush to left center. Biggs is back, and he's out of room. That is long and gone. And that is a grand slam for whoever the fuck was at bat. Who was that? Gonzalo. It is now 9-4 as the Crocodons put it out of reach. There's Bartlett. No pinch hitter coming as Kirby now rattled. Fastball at the knees. Strike called. 0-1. Only one of those runs was charged to Kirby. Slider down in the way. Strike called. 0-2. Curveball down in the way. In the dirt. 1-2. Fastball away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Punch out for Kirby. 2 down. Next up is Trips, 1 for 6 with a single. Change it down and in. Low ball 1. Ball down. Low and inside. 2-0. Slider middle in. Strike at the knees. 2-1 on the check swing. Fastball middle away. Loop to left. Over to Leaping Gould's glove. Good effort, though. That is a base hit. Trips' second hit today. He is 2 for 7. That keeps the inning alive. For Candela, 2 for 6 with 2 singles today. Ball down and in. Low and inside. 1-0. Fastball up and in. Lined in the left center. That is down for a hit. Lawson gets it in, and that's going to be 2 on and 2 down now. Third hit today for Candela. So that brings up Zavala, 3 for 6 with 3 singles today. Change of away, outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Line to right, foul, 1-1. Slider middle in, fouled off, 1-2. Ball down and away, in the dirt, 2-2. Forcing him away. Rip to second, past the diving Golden into right center. That is going to be extra bases. 1 run is coming around. Second runner going to come in as well as Jarvis is just getting to it. It's a 2-run double for Zavala, who's now 4 for 7. It is 11-4. There's Hinton, 1 for 5 with a single, walk, and RBI man active here. Fastball down and in, inside, ball 1. Good ball away, strike call, 1-1. Slider down and away. Grounded to first, right at Taters. That's going to end the inning here as Mash takes it to the bag. But the Crocodons break it open with 7 in the inning as they now have the lead 11-4 to the bottom of the 13th. Lawson, Burnside, and Biggs do up, and we're going to have some people to fire after this one, folks. Lawson leading off. Rookie singled in his 1 plate appearance today. He's 1 for 1. Bartlett going for the victory here as she's got a 7-run lead to work with. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball middle in, line to first, right at Gonzalo, 1 down. Next up is Burnside, the rookie, second-year player, third baseman getting his first at-bat of the game as he double switched in last inning. First at-bat of the season as well for Dimples. Strike in there, 0-1. Heater in there, 0-2. Fastball at the knees, chopped to third, right at Hinton. Easy play for him, 2 down. Last chance for the Heaters today is Buster Biggs, who's 3 for 6 with 3 singles and an RBI, trying to find some semblance of happiness here. Change up inside, rip foul, 0-1. Chases a fastball in the dirt, 0-2. Slider down, grounded at the middle, that keeps the game alive as it's past the diving Candela into center. Biggs on with a 2-out single. Here's Golden, 1 for 6 with a single, he's currently 10th. Fastball down and then inside. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Grounded at the middle. Candela there behind the bag. Makes the play to first. And that ends. Oh, nope. Never mind. E3. Gonzalo gets a grand slam, but he makes an error. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Taters. 3 for 5 with a homer. 2 singles, walk, and an RBI. Mash looking to drive in some runs, make this a little bit more respectable. He's locked in. Late on the heater up. 0-1. Did not chase that one high, 1-1. Fastball up and away, chased it, 1-2. Fastball down and in, blooper to right field. That's going to hang up for fourth. He does make the catch this time to end the game. And the Heaters lose again. 11-4 the final in 13 innings. It was a close game up until the 13th inning, and then everything fell apart. We're now 1-6 on the year, and we have no shot at making the playoffs, so it's time to fire everybody. GG's. Hung in that long, but eventually something had to give, and unfortunately it was farmhand in Kirby's arms. 3 RBIs today for Zavala here. 1 RBI for Matty Batts, 1 for run to third, 2 for Leonaire. Gonzalo had the grand slam to wrap it up there in extra innings, and that's it on their side. For us, RBIs today, a single for Crush, single for Biggs. Taters had the solo homer, first of his season, and 1 RBI single for Jarvis as well. All in regulation. Pitching lines, Jerry Capps and the Tower Hiker both give good performances today, but no decisions for both of them. Bullpen was pitching well up until our final hands. Farmhand goes 2 1/3, gives up 6 hits, 4 runs, and a strikeout. 3 of those runs came off the grand slam from Kirby. Kirby goes 2/3 of an inning, giving up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, a strikeout, and a homer. Farmhand falls to 0-2. Alana Bartlett gets her first win of the year, improving to 1-0. 2 scoreless innings out of the pen with 1 hit given up. Player of the game is Rafael Gonzalo for the Grand Slam, followed by Zavala with his 4-hit day, but he is still just now getting back to the 200 batting average, so he had one good game. And Mashed Taters 3 for 6 with the home run. Alright, let's go fire some people. We did try. Alright, so we got some people we do need to fire today. Unfortunately, we're going to need to just build up this surplus again and try for it again in year 4, which will probably be the last year of this series at the rate we're going. Moonstar sign outfielder Aaron Bell as they get rid of Gustav Gustafsson. Freebooters give Flash Levar a chance as he'll replace Leonidas Zoner, as the Freebooters are still winless. They're 0-6. Everett Nash gets a +10 random roll on contact. Rookie's been moving up by leaps and bounds this year. Patience Evergreen loses 11 power in the free agent pool. Dig Forto is released by the Beagles from Murky Nubs Wubbles. BH3 is picked up by the Freebooters, you bastards, as they replace Lana Rhymes. And Wide Loads get Franco Ariano as the first baseman replaces veteran Darcy Hicks in their roster. Okay, not bad. Alright, let's go fire some people. Okay, so I did say there were going to be a couple people that I needed to fire. Number 1 is going to be our center fielder, Isaac Crush. The rookie has not shown up this year at all, so we need to bring in a bench outfielder. Now, we don't need a center fielder, thankfully, because Nolan Lawson has been performing above his ratings this year. So he is already in a good mindset to be the starting center fielder moving forward. Jarvis has been doing well. He's come alive as of late. Let's see what he's done this year. He's now up to 261. He was batting 133, so he has already doubled his batting average this season in the last 3 games. So he is back to where he was. And Buster Biggs has been absolutely raking. He's batting about 500 on the year, a little bit under, I believe. Yeah, 516. He's hitting well. So not going to get rid of him just yet, although he's probably next on the list. But yes, we are going to get rid of Isaac Crush, who is making the second most amount of money this year. Caleb Golden's been hitting well, so I'm willing to stick with Caleb. But Crush, he's hitting, what, 200? Yeah, 207. That's not going to cut it, Rook. Especially with how good you are, you should be a fuck ton better. So your ass is going. Now, who do we sign? That's the question. Now, Gustafsson was just released, so he's way too much money. I need to actually save a whole chunk of money. Same with Zoner. Evergreen just regressed a whole bunch. I don't want her anymore. Spitz McKinney, not a big fan of Spitz, although he is still a B-. He is 39. Beerson, we've already had Beerson here in the series, so we want to bring in someone different. Plus, we need coverage for the backup outfield slots, so he's out. Victorina would be a good signing. Center fielder's got some decent power still in her bat, but she has RBI duds, so that kind of turns me off from getting her. Concentrado has RBI dud, but she has the power of her lefty trait to balance it out, and not like I'm going to use her in a pinch hitter spot anyway. But she is making $8 million right now, so don't want to go get her just yet. So that leaves Seymour Sox, Chili Little, and Dale Nail. Alright, so Sox, he's a defensive guy. He basically would just be signed to play defense. He can't hit. He can run. He's got a good great arm. And he's a decent fielder, especially for right field. That's actually pretty good at 64. Chili Little, can't field, decent arm, good power, but that's about all he brings to the table. Dale Nail, good batter, decent fielder, and he's got a decent arm as well, and he is older at 39, but right now, he offers the least amount of money, so we're going to take him and get back as much money as possible here. So Nail in, Crush gone. Alright, let's go to the pitching. I did say I would look to get rid of Peterson or Hiker, but they've actually been pitching reasonably well recently, so I'm going to hang on to these guys for now. We're going to need to tear down this bullpen, though, because we need some people who are going to be able to play moving forward. Who do we got? Jimmy Yago. Okay, we got Tats Balfour still out here. I do like need Tats. Rookie Arena Barnes. I could sign her. She'd be a developmental piece. She is still better than Farmhand, who did get knocked around today. We would be paying a little bit of money, though. That's the problem. Kirby's definitely going. Garner has been pitching well recently, so we're going to keep him. Heater we're going to keep. Actually, we probably should get rid of her, honestly. I don't think she's doing reasonably well this year. What's she at? 675. Yeah, no, she hasn't captured the form she had the last 2 seasons. So Heater and Kirby have to go. Farmhand's going to have to go as well. Okay. We're really going to tear apart this bullpen. Let's go with... what do we got? Well, if we go for Barnes, she's developmental. She would replace Farmhand. That's Mop Up. Okay, so give me her. So we got the rookie. Good defensive players. Yes, indeed. I think we got some good defense on the team already, thankfully. So we can splurge a little bit here. Yeah, I think our fielding's pretty good. Our weakest fielders are what? Jarvis and Biggs. That's all right. And Lawson. Oh, great. Our 3 starting outfields are our worst fielders. Shit. All right, anyway. Kirby's got to go. We got to get rid of his ass. He's just not doing anything. Let's go with Balfour here. And I'll keep Heater for now because I don't think there's anybody I can sign. We could go for Yago here. Might as well. Why not? Let's go younger. We're up to 19 mil now. Saved us some money. We got a fully rested bullpen outside of Garner, who's going to be like maybe 75% rested because he only threw like 13 pitches. So he'll be mostly rested, but these 3 are all rested and ready to go. So our bullpen is now shit once more. But hey, it was already blowing games to begin with. Not like it can get any worse, right? And now we're up to $19 million. He was a Beewolf. And now he's going to rejoin Barnes, who was also on the Beewolves this year. The rookie was released by them earlier this season. So 2 former Beewolves relievers. We got Yago, who's a former Sandcat reliever. Lumberg was from the Wide Loads. Turnburner was from the Moonstars. Let's see. Nail, he comes over from the Moonstars. Slaps is from the Moonstars, too. I got a lot of Moonstar rejects here. Nash Taters, obviously, is from the Nemesis. Buster Biggs is from the Beewolves as well. And that's it. And we've got everybody else for us, basically. Nice. Loving it. All right, well, that's all the moves. Who do we fire? We fired, what, 4 people? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 3 relievers and a center fielder. Not bad. All right, not like we're going to win the division anyway, so. All right, let's sim up to the next game here, see if the Freebooters get win number 1. Come on, Freebooters. Come on, Freebooters. Come on, Freebooters. Yeah, we did it. 8-7. They're off the schneid, and they still suck. Moonstars up next, 7-3. At least they have a championship. That's something we don't have in this series. Hot Corners win 5-3 over the Blowfish. Good win for the Hot Corners. They're up to 5-2 on the year now. Nemesis blow out the Buzzards, 10-2. Thank you. Fuck the Buzzards. Sawteeth rally to beat the Moose 5-4. Battle division leaders there. Sawteeth now at 6-1. Moose down to 5-2. Jacks hang in there and beat the defending champ Platypus 8-7. Nice win for the Jacks. Beewolves win 9-3. Easy victory over the Overdogs as they are now 6-1 on the year. And now they're taking on the Wide Loads. Wide Loads rally and lose an 11, 8-7. Shame. Beewolves now a league best at 7-1. Final game of the sim here. Herbisaurs winning 10-7-6 over the Wild Pigs. Okay, so we're 5.5 games out of first place already. We have no chance of making the playoffs at this point unless we like magically win our last 9 games in a row, which probably isn't going to happen. So let's go ahead and just kiss it goodbye. I'm basically making a regen of the Beewolves and Moonstars. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Alrighty, preview for next episode. We're going back out on the road for the first game of 3 on the road, taking on the Jacks. On the mound will be Latoya Lumberg for us. 0-1 with a 3.86 ERA and a 1 whip. I believe she gave up 3 runs in 7 innings her first time out. Got the loss because we didn't score that game. I believe we lost 3-2 or 3-1. And for the Jacks, Bradley Bowler, the long reliever, will be on the hill. Former Buzzards player. No record, a 0 ERA and a 0.79 whips. Jacks are on a 3-game winning streak right now at 3-4. I'll set the lineup here real quick. Gould will lead off at shortstop, followed by Golden at second, Taters at first, Trevino at third, Biggs in left, Jarvis in right, Lawson in center, and Nash, the rookie, behind the dish, batting number 8 as Hart takes the day off to rest. And batting 9 will be the pitcher Lumberg. Let's go ahead and look at player development here before we sign off for the day. All right, too high of a chance at whiffer, so we're not going after that one. Too high of a chance for RBI dud. That's a decent one. I'll take a look at that. If this was here next time, I'd go for it, but nah. Too high of a chance at RBI dud. Okay, so this is between Biggs and Turnburner. Which one do we want? Let's see. There is the chance at K-Dud for Turnburner, but he desperately needs the junk and accuracy. Those are his 2 weak points. Over here for Biggs, he could use the contact in the fielding. Fielding is obviously his weak point. But we have to remember, Biggs is already 32. Turnburner is still 28. Turnburner has the longevity here, whereas Biggs is probably going to start regressing soon. I think we're going to need to play this smart. We're going to go give this to Turnburner, give him the upgrade here. -2 velocity to 90. Gets the 4 junk up to 67. Only the 2 accuracy to 42. Does not get K-Dead though, thankfully, so that's good. Tiny bit better in those weak areas for Turnburner. Alright, that's not going to change the lineup here, I believe. It did not. Okay, it's still the same. Okay, great. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. This was a long one. Tough 13-inning loss to the Crocodons, 11-4. We hung in there. We fought tooth and nail. 4-4 through 12, and then in the 13th, our bullpen just ran out of steam. There was no stamina left, and they just clobbered us. They had that big grand slam from Gonzalo, and then they got 3 other runs, and they just shit all over our bullpen. So then we fired some guys because we're now 1-6 on the year. We have no chance of making the playoffs virtually at this point. So we bring in veteran outfielder Dale Nail to get rid of Isaac Crush. Bring in rookie Arena Barnes to get rid of Farmhand. We bring in Tats Balfour, the veteran, to replace Lubbock Kirby. And then we also bring in Jemmy Yaga, the former Sandcats reliever, to get rid of Heater. That way we have a fully rested bullpen for next time out. See if we can turn it around against the Jacks next time. I don't think so, but hey, it'll be fun to watch us lose again. Made it this deep in the video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. Shame we couldn't get it done here, but at least it was an entertaining game for the most part. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, link to Twitch in the description below, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing up.